guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and you're watching. Today we're back with another Shop My Stash video. I upload these weekly, typically Monday or Tuesday. Unless I'm really late, then it's Wednesday. But Tuesday's the good. It's pretty consistent. And this is my eyeshadow palette drawer. Last week, this was from the new drawer. Last week for eyeshadow palette, I pulled the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. I was nervous to use this just because the drugstore products that I've picked lately haven't been good. This was a very hyped up palette, and every time I went to buy it when it was like really popular, it was sold out. I thought that I kind of had high hopes for this because like of the purples, and like I typically like purples. I cannot tell you guys how much I loved this palette. I'm not gonna lie, like the blendability is there. It's absolutely seamless as far as blendability. The problem that I had was fallout, but that's a simple fix for me. Like I'm not too picky about that. Like I just brushed it away. But like there were certain shades that, I mean, it wasn't just fallout. It was like a blizzard on your face. Like this color Tonic, like that one got everywhere. The Grape Pop also got everywhere. Now some of these don't show up like true to color, like Blue Raspberry. I wasn't really happy with the way that it looked all over the lid, so I topped it with that Tonic color. I'll put that look right here on the screen, as well as show you the other ones that I was able to get from this palette. One of those looks that you're going to see, it was the Stila Glitter and Glow with this Cherry on Top shade. I loved all these colors really showed up. And there was a lot of versatility, and it was very inspiring. You know when you get inspired by a palette and you're like I don't know, I still had looks that I wanted to create at the end, and did I use all these colors? I actually used all these colors except for Sugar High, and the one that I had the most problem with, just because of my skin tone is kind of darker, the crushing didn't really show up orange, but I did like that to blend out like the purple color, Cherry on Top. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this palette. For that price, you cannot beat this. This is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna put that back. I'm gonna stop rambling about it, but I'm telling you, like if you're looking for a good drugstore palette, like that's it, if you can find it. And this week, I'm going to pull back out my Lime Crime Venus 3. When I pulled this before, I wasn't really wearing makeup. I don't remember why. I only got to play with it like 3 different times, and I know that I liked those looks that I created those 3 times. So I want to pull it out again. I didn't get to dip into all of these colors, I don't think. So I just wanted to give it another shot, and I don't know. Purples are my thing. You already know that. So we're going to pull this one. And that's all for this drawer. New drawer, I know it looks a hot mess, and I'm hoping to pull some of the bulkier items here coming up, just so you could see it and be more visually pleasing. But last week from the new drawer, I pulled that palette that we just got done talking about. I also pulled this Revlon lippy that I got on clearance for $1. Go deals. We'll talk about the lippy when we get to the lippy drawer. So this week, I know for sure I want to pull the Too Faced Brow Envy. I hauled this in my Marshalls haul, and I need another brow product. I just have the Goof Proof right now because my other one got used up. So we're going to use the Too Faced Brow Envy. I got that at Marshalls. Like I already said that. Man, there's so many things that I could pull because of all of the things that would go with this purple palette. Also in my haul, remember I said I thought I was forgetting things? It was the Stila Glitter and Glows. But I think I'm going to pull this Disney Villains, what is this called? Spindle Jelly Mutt Shadow. I've been watching that girl Shay do live swatches. I've just been like binge watching her channel, and I really think that this is in my ColourPop haul. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it below. But like I really think that that will look good with that palette. So yeah, we're gonna pull this item, and that's all for this drawer. Everything face drawer that isn't like a blush, contour, highlight. Yeah. And last week I chose the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I love this. It used to break me out, but like for whatever reason it absolutely does not break me out anymore. Maybe due to like my skincare routine, but we're gonna put this one back. I love this. It's nice, full coverage, stays put all day long, like all day long. And we are going to pull my Revlon, I haven't pulled this one in a while, Revlon Color Stay. I enjoy this one. We're going to pull this one. It can be kind of oily, so I'm going to combat that with the powder. So last week for powder, setting powder, I used the Cover FX setting powder. And I really like pairing this with foundations that typically cause me to be oily. I like to pair that one with foundations that typically cause me to be oily. And the Too Faced, that's what we're going to pull. This time, the Too Faced Born This Way. Now, if it was a foundation that would show my pores, I wouldn't have pulled this, but that Revlon, I don't have a problem with that. So we're going to pull the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder, the Born This Way one. I'm going to pull this one. I haven't pulled that one in a while either. Yay, I'm getting out of my rut. So last week for primers, I pulled 2 because I thought that I would run out of this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. You guessed it, we didn't run out, so I didn't touch this one. And I think this week I want to pull this Smashbox, and this is going to sound absolutely terrible, but this Smashbox Primer Water, I don't see that it does anything, and because that Revlon one is like a solid foundation, I don't really need that much from a primer. So I'm going to use this one because it's not going to give me that much anyway. Okay, and for moisturizer, I'm just going to keep in the Clinique Gel one. It's a really, really good summertime moisturizer. For setting powders, not setting powders, setting spray, I always say that. And then editing, I'm like, oh my gosh, get it right. But I use this one. I tell you, it causes me to be dewy, but because I used like the Cover FX powder, I thought that it worked well because that powder could be drying. So we're going to put this one back. And I think I'm going to pull my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray just because we didn't pull that well of a primer, so I want to be safe in other areas. So we're going to pull this one. And then for concealers, I pulled my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love this. It's so dark that I can only use it with either the foundation that I just pulled or the foundation that I just put up. And for the sake of rotation, and I want to get to know this concealer better because I used a terrible setting powder until the last day for this one. And I really think that this could be a potential favorite. This is the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. So we're going to pull this one. I feel like there's potential in that concealer. And is that all for this drawer? Yep, that's all for this drawer. Blush, highlight, bronzer, contour drawer. Last week for contour, I used the Too Faced, what is it called? Bronzed Peach Cream Powder. I enjoyed this with that Kat Von D foundation because this is so dark and the Kat Von D foundation is so dark. It worked well as a duo. And this week, I'm just going to keep in, I use this every week for this middle shade for underneath of my eyes, but we're going to keep this in for contour as well. Like, I love this palette. So we're going to pull that one. And then for bronzer, last week I pulled the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I feel like there's a huge dip in this, and we are going to hit pan or plastic, whatever you want to call it because it's a staple, pretty soon. So we're going to put that one up. And then, I don't know if I've pulled this in a while, we're going to pull the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This smells like summer. I absolutely love it. Yes, we're going to pull that one. For blush last week, ooh, I feel like it would have went well with this palette this week too, but I think I have something I want to use. We used the Bare Minerals blush in the Indecent Proposal. I absolutely love this. Like, this is a staple. Love it. Once again, found it at TJ Maxx. I don't know if I want to use this Physicians Formula one. That'd be kind of cool. We have the like little bronzer Physicians Formula. No, I think I haven't used, well, I don't think I've used either of these in a while, but I feel like this would go better with that palette. This is the Tarte Blush in Party. Yeah, just a good staple color. And then for highlight last week, I used one of my Harry Potter Project Pan items. It's the Nude Stick in Illuminati. I love this. It's like almost to the plastic, but we're gonna put that up. And then I also used the Jeffree Star highlighter. Supreme Frost and Hypothermia. I love this. I would actually use that with this palette. But for the sake of rotation, I'm going to put that back and use the Benefit High Beam. I really like this for springtime. And since we are coming up on summer, I want to use it as much as I can. Because once summer hits, I really don't see myself pulling that. And is that all? Did we get everything? I think we got everything. Okay, that's all for the eyes. It isn't an eyeshadow palette. Last week, let's start with mascaras. I used the Dior Show primer, the Maximizer 3D, and the Smashbox Super Fan. Love this combination. But we are going to put it up for the sake of rotation. We're going to put up both of them. I like using this CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer. I only have two mascaras that I found that I like it with, and we are going to pull the Caution one just because I thought that it was getting used up, so I want to use it up before it dries out. This is the Caution mascara, and I don't know, it's by Hourglass, and I know people love it. I don't love it. I do love it, however, with this combination. I don't know, it's weird. So the two products that I typically don't love, like, is a favorite together. Who would have guessed? And then I think that I'm going to keep both of these singles in. I just feel like it would go well with that palette. But the Color Tattoo, this might be on the way of drying out. Do you have a way to make these come back to life? Let me know in the comments below. And then I'm also going to keep in this Stila. I have no idea how to say that name, but we're going to keep this one in. I'll insert, no, I think I already told you. I think I've already inserted it. But yeah, I love this just for a quick wow moment. Yeah, so we're going to keep that in. And then, man, I say this every time. This is in one of my project pans. We're going to do the Ardell 110s. I have not wore those in like 2 months. And the House of Lashes adhesive. And for primers, we're going to keep in the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is also in a project pan. Still going strong. We are going to put back the Benefit Goof Proof. I loved this until that Maybelline one came into my life. But I don't really love that one anymore. We're going to put that back, and we already have one from our new drawer. Then I used this a lot last week. I love this. This is the Tarte Sex Kitten Felt Tip Liner. We're going to trade it out for the Kat Von D. This frays so bad. Can you see that? It's fray. And so, like, I'll get this random streak because of that and have to do a thicker eyeliner. But we're going to pull that. It's in Trooper. This, right now it's going to my empties. Can you watch? Watch me try to swatch it. It doesn't come, like, it's dry. I think I've had this too long. This is going in my empties. Is there a way to bring that back to life? Let me know in the comments below. I don't think that I want to pull any fun colors. Actually, I'll do. I want to pull, what is this? Hold up. Look at this. This is a double-ended 24/7 Glide-On in Perversion and Rockstar. Let's give these a try. I didn't even know I had that, so chances are it's probably dried up too. And is that all for this drawer? Yep, that's all for this drawer. And this is where all my time is spent, trying to find lippies. So we're going to put this one back. I'll insert the picture. It's not that it was a bad color. This looks purple, right? It really does not show up purple on your lips. I'll insert the picture now. I ended up topping that with the Queen Bee by Too Faced. I don't have that one to put back. It's in the car. But, yeah, it was just too pink for that eyeshadow look I had going on. So I topped Queen Bee over it, which is not good. Like, typically you can get away with layering liquid lips, but because this doesn't dry down, which I'm okay with at this point. Like, if you expect it not to dry down, it's actually kind of comfortable on the lips, and it doesn't transfer, and it stays all day. It's really weird. But, yeah, we're going to put that one back. And it's definitely more of a pink, so let me not put it there. Let me put it there. And then I also had, I felt like this was really dark, I did, but I enjoyed it. And this was Jeffree Star No Tea, No Shade. No Tea, No Shade. Yeah, so we're going to put that one up. And we are going to keep in my Sephora Rose Hip Lip Balm. This lasts forever, man. Still going strong. Still going strong. We're going to keep that. Now let's dive into these lippies. For reference, this is the colors we're working with. So I'm thinking we're going to keep in the Too Faced Queen Bee. I know it's annoying, but we might as well. It's already in the car. I want to get a purple, and then I want to get another, like, maybe like a pinky nude. Let's see. I think I might want to use Clout. This is the first one I pick up. Was it meant to be? But this is Jeffree Star Clout. I love this shade. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Let me look. Is it too much? Nope. You're getting used. And then Pinky Nude, Pinky Nude. I feel like Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. I don't think I've pulled that in a while. Yes, look at that. That is a pinky nude. Exactly what we're looking for. That was easy. Normally I take forever. So that's all for this drawer. Also wanted to show you this really cool lash curler that I'm going to keep in. And I've also been working on the Cover FX drops. I just put them in lotion. It's in a project pan as well. And I also need to put up this Glam Glow. If you guys don't want to wear makeup, like, it's really good. I'm going to take this on vacation, so I'm going to put it up. This is the Nude Glow, and if you don't want to wear makeup, like if you're going to the beach, this would be awesome. All right, let's look at all the items that I pulled this week. Overview of all the items that I pulled this week. I'm very excited for that Lime Crime palette. I'm excited for that Tarte blush. I feel like I've been in a rut. I'm excited for that Bendy Avocado concealer just because I really think that could be a new favorite. Not excited for the new brow product. It's just anything that I have to learn, or like anything that takes time, I'm just not a fan of. Excited about the lippies. I really am excited for that. The Too Faced powder, I feel like I make myself use to not waste it, but it's not my favorite, especially that. The Smashbox Primer Water. Hate it. Trying to use it up. So comment down below some things that you pulled for this week. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.